Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. Here's Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. We are down here at Meluinen, and we are actually here in the daylight this time. You see, the swamp isn't quite as cruddy looking whenever it's daylight. Not quite as spooky and all out there, but as I said last time, there's still trolls out in those woods, so you gotta be careful. Alright, when we left here, Llyn-Giliath, we were going to head up the hill back into Kingsvale and see whether or not... Whoops, wrong one. Not what I meant to do. Turn this on. Head up the hill here and see whether or not we were going to be able to solo these Aurochs up here. I'm really kind of doubtful of the fact, but we will at least take a look at them. We've got the quest to collect Aurochs stakes and see how tough they're going to be. If necessary, we can always come back down here to Llyn-Giliath and see if they've got some solo quest. I'm sure some of the others standing around are solos. You'll see what I mean here whenever we get up closer to them. These Aurochs are like very large bison type creatures. Very big, very mean, very tough. We might be able to find one away from the pack. They're also pack animals. If you attack them too close together, they will all join in. So maybe we're going to be able to find one far enough away. Like that one. See what I mean? 1,044 hit points. It's already got more hit points than I am. It's a level above me. That's a young one. Don't know. See some of these others here. Young one. A menacing. That one doesn't look nice. Young. Placid. Huh. Saw a young one that only had 970. Unfortunately, it's kind of toward the middle of the pack there. Is that guy going to take it on? It's placid. A young one. Let's see. Let's try that young one there. Maybe he will be low enough. He's actually white. So maybe he's actually going to be low enough that we might be able to take him on. Let's try our little tricks. Is this the one that allows you to have, yeah, reveal weakness? Alright. I don't think we can use distraction on him. Maybe we can. Yeah, we were. Let's see here. This fight ain't going too bad. We're actually doing some damage to him. Okay. Alright, fantastic. Didn't drop any meat, but, well, then again, let's see what he did drop. Keep forgetting. Sturdy hide, coarse skin, and coarse furs. So didn't drop any meat, but let's see if these are the correct ones we're looking for. Roam the plains. These are the Aurochs. We're in Kingsvale. Let's move further up to the top of the hill just to make sure there isn't something that's actually named an Auroch up around this area. There's a calf. I know we ought to be with that one on. and stunned us. I'm afraid that might happen, but it's got a big bash attack, so that's always a danger with any creature, trolls, or anything else that has a big bash attack. Once again, sturdy hide and coarse fur. What about the Aurochs yearling, since that one actually got Aurochs in the name? We'll try that, and then we'll see about moving on. Not while that menacing one is standing there, though. Grazing, grazing. And we're running into an area where there are now orcs, so we have to be careful about that too. You see the tribe of orcs, what are they? Ongbers has came out of the mountains, and they're all in here. This is why you see so many people, so many of the farm people over there at that hilltop fort where the ranger is, and why so many refugees have moved into areas like Trestlebridge and all, because the orcs have come flooding out of the north and flooding out of the south and trying to take this whole place over. Okay, more Aurochs. These are the ones we're after. Threatening, grazing, horizontal calf. Let's try one of the calves. Let's reveal weakness. Let's distract it. Let's attack it. Alright, so we're not quite as squishy as we thought we were. We did collect an Auroch steak that time. 1 of 5, so we did find one. Oof. And he did put a beating on us. So it looks like these here are the ones that we're supposed to be after, rather than the ones over the top of the hill. Either that, or we were just gotten very unlucky over there. One or the other. Let's see if we'll be able to take this one on. And that's what I was worried about. We got a second one on us. I know we can't take two, so it's time to exercise the greater part of valor. And let's try not to run into this spider there while we're doing it either. Oh, and he stunned us. Keep going, come on. Got to run far enough so that they return, they reset and go back to their position. There we go. Woo, nice. That was a little bit of a heart thumper there. Let's rest up a moment. See if we can't take on this calf over here. This one doesn't have any of his friends around, so yeah, I know, big man picking on the little baby cows, but when the little baby cows are 4 times my size and probably 8-10 times my weight, I think I can be excused. Alright, that, this, that. Good, we didn't attract the spider, and I was afraid we would. nice when you get those critical like that. Alright, second Auroch steak. So, definitely looks like these are the ones we're supposed to be collecting, not the ones further up the hill. Okay. So we know what our mission is now. And I'm going to continue kind of sweeping this area, trying to take on the weaker ones. Don't think of it as being mean, I think of it as... Ooh, don't think of it as being mean, I think of it as evolution. Take out the weak. Tough ones there. See if we can get a... There we go, there's another calf. Don't know if we can get it without attracting the attention of the ones around it, though. Let's see. Yeah, I got a feeling we're going... Okay, that grazing one moved away. So maybe, just maybe, we're far enough away. Nothing will come walking up on us while we're fighting here. Let's move back a little bit. Ah, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Here we come. We missed our... That was... Unfortunately, we had to back up because we had that grazing one coming down, and I'm sure he would have jumped right in the middle of that fight. We got 3 steaks, though. So once again, that shows if you're careful and you pick your fights right, you can pull this off. Even though it's a fellowship quest. You got to know how to use your skills, though, and thank you for all the suggestions. Ones that folks gave me for remembering how to use the... Remember to use the reveal weakness, which gives you that plus 8% to your damage. Getting their diversion, which will turn them away from you. And then using all your other skills that you can pull out. Okay. Any of these? Is that a calf? Nope. That's the herd animals right here. Alright, let's see if that mantle will walk off far enough. The grazing will. Oh crap, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Regardless, here we go again with another one walking up. Regardless, it gave me a nice little boost there, didn't it? What was that one? Exploit opening. Gives you that automatic critical. Should have been using that one from the beginning. Alright, 4 steaks. One more. We can find one more calf will spawn out here. We may pull this off yet. Or maybe if we can find one of the weaker grazings, one of the ones with only, there you go, 1044. Maybe we could take that on. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, it's worth a shot just to see how tough these suckers are. Alright, let's go. Okay, reveal weakness. Let's divert them. and attack. Aim is another good one there for getting you a quick and free critical hit there. Fire off your 2 specials. There we go. And we got all 5 of the Aurochs. That was nice. Alright, there you go. See, it is possible to take on a fellowship quest a level above you. And even fighting the big bison. Let's not run into that orc there. Not whenever we're down. Well, of course there you are. You would be standing there now, wouldn't you? What does that mean? Oh, that's the one where you can spin points and spin turbine points and go there right now. Okay. Let's run over here, talk to our elf friend. Turn in his hard-won stakes. See what he has to say. Thelialang. You weren't the one I did. Looking for Agladir. There we go. Agador Spartacus.
Megovanen.
You have done very well, Gnarlo, and I thank you for your aid. This Aurochs meat will keep us for as long as it takes to restore Lingiliath. I would have a further word with you. The grief of my friends is very deep, for Lacan was beloved of many. Help them if you can, and do not hold against them any harsh feelings if their despair seems to you strident. Thalialang and Breathawan were particularly close to Lacan, and held him in high regard. Give them comfort in their grief, for they have lost much to the evil that lurks in Tar Gonwaith. Again, I thank you for your aid, Gnarlo, and wish you well. 13 silver. I know we use the javelin. Oh, we still Aurochs Skinner. 19 DPS, 8 might. That one's not too bad. I like the ones I got better. Can't use that one, so that would be purely for the money. Let's take that. We're probably going to replace the Fiend Killer with that one. We got a new piece of jewelry. Hello.
What can I do for you?
I chose that one. Oops. Guess you gotta click finish now, don't you? Your next quest.
Stay a moment.
Far to the north and east, the Dunedain of the north have established a hidden encampment which they call Estelden. These men do their best to fight in the North Downs, but their numbers are now too few and the dangers too great. If you are willing to go, I would have you complete the original mission of our company. Go to Estelden and speak with the watchman Degaras. Tell him that the Nine are abroad and have crossed the river. The enemy is on the move. Estelden is hidden in the mountains on the border of the Kingsfell and Nam Amlond. This is a message that should not be delayed. Okay. I was going to call it quits there, but hey, they're sending us to Estelden, and that's a good place to know where it's at. So let's go there. As I said before, Estelden is a secret sanctuary of the Rangers here in the North Downs. One time it was one of the big crafting areas. It had the only superior workshop, the superior workbench, sorry. Had the only superior workbench to be found. So you found a lot of your high-level master and grandmaster jewelers and tailors would come here. As I've said, now that as the game has moved on into Moria and on beyond, they have moved a good deal of crafting areas on further. For instance, you can find in Moria all the different crafting areas that you need with all the superior things in it. But it is still, you know, for this side of the mountains is still one of the best places to go. And the other part that makes it so valuable is the Jewelers Guild is here. And remember I talked about the last time we were coming through Kingsvale, the guilds for the various professions like the Armorers Guild, the Weapon Makers Guild, the Jewelers Guild, is where you go to get the special, join the guild, get the special guild recipes, which give you experience in your craft, also give you faction points with the guild, and eventually you can get guild-only recipes for various items. So Stellen's a good place to go. Like I said, right here, if you go to the left at that crossroad, takes you back across the bridge, takes you back on up the hill, and eventually you get back over to the fields of Fornost. If you head west, if you turn east, this is the road to Stellen. Just got to slip through a few orange bears and orange spiders and orange badgers and I think some yellow and orange talon hawks and stuff. And you get to this ruin. And this is Stellen. We're looking for Degoras, the leader of the rangers here. Okay. While we are here, stop for a second, let stuff load in. It didn't give me the jitters. I'm gonna grab the stable master.
How can I be of service?
Okay. I'm gonna pull up the map, show you where Stellen is. Right here. As you see, we were down here in Meluinen. There's Lindeliath. We came all the way up. Right here's the fork in the road. The one going east is not shown, but this is the fork that goes to the west. Back of the river, there's William's farmhouse with that strange monolith out in front of it. Right here is the area where the ranger and the refugees. Up here is where Colbert the Mad is. Here are the fields of Fornos. Down here's Trestlebridge. So instead we turn east and we're right over here in Stellen, which occupies this little hidden valley here. Alright, so we've got the stable master, and here is Degoras. And being a quest hub, it has the typical amenities. There's your milestone. Your mailbox is right over there. Of course, the stable master. The various vendors that you can imagine. Here's our quest. Inform Stellen.
What do you need?
The Nine are abroad after all this time. This is fell news, for it can only mean one thing. The ring of the enemy has been found. We can only hope that the enemy himself has already reclaimed it, or the world as we know it is at an end. I think as this were so, our chieftain Aragorn or Elrond Half-Elven would have sent word. Thank you, Gnarlo. I would deliver this news to Halbarad, our steward, in the absence of Aragorn. Alright. Nice hit of experience. We got reputation with the Rangers of Stellen, so there's yet another bunch of reputation to be had here. And we'll come on through. As you see, a bunch of the vendors and everything around. You come straight on back here. There's your task board. Lots and lots of quests to be found here in Stellen. See the rings popping up on the map as you come through. Said rangers to be the left of us, rangers to the right of us. All of them practicing their skills and all. Come on back just a little bit further. Back here in the back wall on this part of the fortress is where you are going to find the crafting area. Now the Jewelers Guild used to be right up these steps and to the left. And it looks like that has changed as well. So I'm going to have to find out where that is. Said that used to be the Jewelers Guild. There was a gate right up there. There was a door that led you into the Jewelers Guild. It looks like it has been moved now. Thankfully, it looks like the craft hall is still here. Let's see if they've moved the guild hall inside. I have been here for a while. Yep, there you go. No, as it is these days, we can't ask you to walk 10 feet further on. Oh, speaking of which, we'll have to go to Bree in the next episode and see the changes that have taken place there. People told me that there was a big change, and there is. I like the graphics change, but the fact that they seem to be compiling everything on a straight line from one side of the city to the other. For instance, the Vault Keeper, you remember you had to go into town and hang a right and go about 100 to 150 yards. Well, no, it's on the main drag now. So, you know, God forbid he ask you to learn a path. Why don't we just put a big button that says, press here, go to level 80 and win? Why don't we just do that? Alright, my rant over. As you see in here, we have the Vault Keeper. We have another mailbox. Over there is a forge. Over here is the superior workbenches. And as you see, here's the Jewelers Guild. There's the Woodworkers Guild. Superior workbenches here. And the Tailors Guild. And of course, regular forge. I think that count as an oven? Don't know. Got your novice cook for your recipes anyhow. So there you go. So this is the crafting hall. And there's where you find the guilds now. They're no longer scattered about inside the outer section of the fort. They are all here inside the actual crafting hall, which I guess kind of sort of makes sense, but I don't know. I like the flavor of things being spread out a little bit and not feeling like everything is just handed to you. We're going to call that an episode. I'm going to enjoy this pipe. I'm going to go to the vendors and sell my vendor trash over here that is waiting in my bag. As you see, I've got about 45 minutes left to turn it in. So that's what we're going to do. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.